It is 35 minutes past the hour. The Rick and Bubba Show. We are back. 866. We Be Big is our number. Well, it's that time and that moment when old Dr. Lou makes his way back into the Rick and Bubba studios to give us his commentary on college football and life. They call him Dr. Lou. Come on, Dr. Lou. Dr. Lou. All right, let's bring him into the mix here. Here he comes.
The doctor will see you now.
Hello, Lou.
Guys, I'm back in the heezy for seazy up in this measy.
Yes, you
Dr.
are.
Lou's hipping it up.
He is very much so.
Guys, I want to thank you for letting me take last week's show off. After coming out of the gate strong, I was a little worn out and needed a chance to rest, and I guess that means you can call me the Georgia Bulldogs. Oh, just a little hit right there. Boom, 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 right out of the gate.
Ow.
Guys, before we tackle the pigskin, I'd like to talk about another subject that tickles my fancy.
Okay.
Yes, I love technology, but not as much as you see. Still, I love technology, always and forever. That's right, guys. I want to talk about technology.
Oh, you do? You want to talk about
I didn't know that was a big area for you,
right.
Dr. Lou.
What is it you want to talk about?
Guys, I know technology. Now, Bub, I know you saw this, but how about Apple announcing their new Apple Watch? You guys hear about this?
I saw a little bit about it.
Talk about some impressive technology, right? And I know you guys are impressed. Well, guys, I don't know if you've heard, but they're gonna be coming out with a limited run college football edition of the Apple Watch, which will come with many exciting features pre-installed on this Apple Watch.
I had not heard
anything about it.
Well, guys, I'm gonna update you on that there.
All right.
So first we've got the Brett Bielema app.
Oh,
You heard
okay.
about this
No,
app?
no.
It's tied into Apple's new fitness initiative. This will monitor how many calories you burn while uncomfortably pacing in a windbreaker.
I bet you it's a lot. Man, you look hot.
Why has he got that on, man? It's hot. Take that off.
It's like 9,000 degrees,
Sure.
and there he is in his windbreaker.
Yeah, look.
Guys, another app featured on the new Apple Watch will be the Mark Richt app.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
boy.
that's right, guys. Tap this app to keep track of how many times you fail to deliver on high expectations.
Dr.
That's pretty good.
Dr. Lou, what is your email address?
He's just punching this year.
Guys, another app. This one of the more popular apps that they're talking about is the Will Muschamp app.
Oh,
you guys heard about this
No,
Will
I haven't.
Muschamp
I
app?
haven't seen it.
You can use this app to track how many F-bombs you drop throughout the day. But guys, what's even cooler is that you get extra points for working overtime.
You really got to think about that one.
you do. You do.
Yeah,
I need that app.
that's the third time I've been in there. You start having to think about the jokes a little bit more.
It's like shooting fish that first week, isn't it?
That's right. It's easy. Easy peasy. Guys, another app that Apple was hoping to have ready is the new on the new Apple Watch was the Nick Saban app.
Oh, so it's not ready.
Yeah, but unfortunately it fell short at the last second. Oh, it's too easy. I had to take one shot.
My goodness.
Too easy.
Gracious.
Apple is guys. Apple is also planned on including the new Charlie Weiss app. Unfortunately, though, it took up too much space. Charlie Weiss shot in the way. Boom, boom, boom.
So they call it the two axe handles, didn't they?
Okay.
The two
khaki.
axe handle app.
That was Coach Dye's words, not mine.
The khaki app.
Easy.
That's right, guys. Guys, I know you watched last Saturday's big game of the Bulldogs and South Carolina Gamecocks. Did you happen to catch that Auburn-Alabama replay on CBS during the rain delay?
I didn't see
Many
it.
fans took to Twitter to talk about the 2013 Iron Bowl as if it were happening live. And I hadn't seen people this oblivious since the back judge of the Florida-Kentucky game.
I did see those tweets. They were hilarious.
People thought it was a live.
No,
Yes.
nobody's that stupid.
No, they did,
Wow.
Greg.
That's amazing.
They're
Greg,
like,
did
man,
you
they
just
weren't.
say-
They
I
just
know, Rick. I'm hoping.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mind? Can I
Guys-
dream a little?
Guys, one of the bigger players in the SEC this year has actually been the Lightning, the Weather. Many schools have been subject to delays, calls, and even cancellations during due to hazardous weather conditions. Now, guys, I for one, I want to applaud the officials for being mindful of player safety and waiting until storms have passed before calling teams out of the locker room. Unfortunately, it looks like no one's given Vanderbilt the all clear to come out, though.
That's good.
Gracious, that was a good. I really got him going back there. Look at that.
Anchor down.
I like that.
That's good.
That's a good one.
Rough, but good.
Guys,
True and
guys,
sad.
Yes.
But good.
Guys, even with the struggles in Nashville, there is some hope for the state of Tennessee. That's right, the Tennessee Volunteers. Even with their loss this weekend, I still feel like there's exciting things happening on Rocky Top. And guys, with as much as I love that Rocky Top song, you can imagine how upset I was when the Tennessee Volunteer Band wasn't in the stands for the game against Oklahoma.
I
this
know,
past week.
that was kind of a letdown.
You guys heard that. Well, I put in a call to the Tennessee Volunteer Band director, and she assured me they had every intention of making the trip to Norman. Did you hear this,
No,
guys?
I
They
know,
wanted to
didn't.
make
I
the
didn't.
trip. Unfortunately, as they were heading to the bus, their drum line was cut off by a limping Bill Bubba Bussy in a Santa hat. Oh no, you didn't.
He's ready to go home. What?
That's right.
Guys, sometimes you gotta.
She shouldn't have been having a gap in front of her.
I know it.
Right, sometimes
Arner
you
T.
gotta stay inside, and sometimes you gotta splash back to 2005 for a joke.
Stay current if you need to, but if not, go back.
If not, let's go back 50 years.
Right.
Now, guys, we got to leave the SEC for a minute and talk about the Big Ten.
Okay.
What a letdown! You got Ohio State, you got Wisconsin, Michigan State, Michigan. Big Ten appears to be in a tailspin. They've all lost. It's been a bad year for them, guys. It breaks my heart to see this conference dwindling in the college football landscape. Watching the Big Ten struggle to be relevant while dwarfed by all that surrounds it, now I see how it feels to be Adler. Oh, man. He took a shot, and he's not even here to defend himself.
Word will get to him.
Boom, boom, boom. From one 5-foot guy to another.
Right. The land of giants.
The land of giants. Guys, speaking of the little guys, there's been a lot of buzz around Arkansas State this week as
Right.
they pulled a dynamic trick play against the Miami Hurricanes. Not sure everybody saw this, but Arkansas State ran a fake punt attempt, which included a wide receiver who actually played dead on the field.
Yeah.
Now, guys, I've talked to several coaches who tell me that they don't understand why this play has garnered so much attention. One of them being Texas head coach Charlie Strong, who said, "My entire team has been playing dead for 3 straight days."
Wow, Texas, you're bad.
Can't even get the coin toss right.
Oh, my gosh.
He thought he had more.
Look, it's a purging. No, he's purging. He's purging that program, and it needs to be purged.
Now, guys, I have to be honest. As much as I love college football, from time to time, I'll take a step back. I'll sit back and enjoy some pro football as well.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Easy, Lou.
That's right.
Wow.
Easy, Lou.
Even though the Cowboys won this past week, and it hasn't been a great year for Tony Romo. I know Helms over here is a big Dallas Cowboys fan. But for Romo has already actually thrown 3 interceptions this year and only thrown two touchdowns. He's been a pretty big disappointment. Cowboy fans haven't seen someone shut down so badly since one of the cheerleaders tried to flirt with Michael Sam.
Oh,
And there it is.
Caught me with a triple. Caught me off guard.
Gosh, that's good.
And there it is.
I had to be careful, but
I didn't know you were holding one back like that.
Yeah.
Guys, lastly, while we're talking NFL, it's been a rough few weeks for Roger Goodell. It seems like he's losing control of the league, and off-the-field headlines are rampant. Well, guys, Roger Goodell finally spoke out about the current controversies in the league. Now, and although he hasn't said much, Goodell did state that when it comes to Peterson, Rice, and Sam, you need to hide your kids, hide your wives, and hide your husbands.
Oh, no. That is wrong. What are you doing? You stop looking at Twitter.
What are you doing?
That's all I got, guys.
That's good, though.
Oh, me.
Dr. Lou.
Dr. Lou.
There he is.
We'll come back. We'll talk with Dr. Lou about some of the games that are yet to be played and get his views on those. 866-WE-BE-BIG is our number. Our website's Rick and Bubba. Spell out the word and.com. More with Dr. Lou right after this.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Pass the gravy.
9 minutes to the top of the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show. Frog Togs reminds you, football season, as we're talking about right now, is underway. You're out in the elements. It still can be very hot when you go out. Be sure you have the Frog Togs chili line of personal cooling products with you. And you can get them at 30% off right now at frogtogs.com. Just because you're listening to the show or watching on Heartland, type in the code FROG, F-R-O-G, when you go to frogtogs.com. Get 30% off. And with hunting season, don't forget about their great line of waders. And if you're going to be out at the ball games and the forecast calls for rain, they have very light, breathable, comfortable rainwear. All that available at frogtogs.com. 2 G's, frogs, and togs. And don't forget, enter the code FROG, and you'll get 30% off anything in the store at frogtogs.com. As we come back, Dr. Lou is visiting with us. And, Lou, I guess before we get on to what's some games coming up that you haven't mentioned, what did you think of the Auburn-Kansas State game last night? How'd you see that one?
To be honest, guys, I think that the Auburn Tigers looked incredibly impressive, but they could have used a little help on the offensive line. I wish they had Lee Zimba back on the offensive line for the Auburn Tigers, just to push the Kansas State Wildcats back out the way, just to make sure that was more of a solid victory for them.
Well said. Well said,
guys. I feel horrible for that kicker last night, but Auburn must have some kind of spell on other teams' kickers.
Yes,
it's just unbelievable.
There's some kicker strategy that we're not seeing there. Going into this weekend now, any upset alerts you see out there, Lou?
Guys, my upset alert, and I know there's going to be one man in this room who's very happy about this. My upset alert is going to be down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I hate it for all you LSU fans, but I'm telling you, the Mississippi State Bulldogs are going to pull this game out, and everybody's going to be surprised, but I'm telling you, that team is solid as a rock.
Are you okay
So we're
with this?
marking it down.
I don't know what.
There's
Speedy,
that mojo.
Speedy, I know how mojo sensitive you are. I don't even know what to say.
Gracious.
Should I say anything?
I mean, do they need to go?
Right.
Guys, who's won the pick'em competition every year almost?
Dr. Lou.
Dr. Lou. That's just all
But Dr. Lou's the one counting the votes.
Well, but there's nothing wrong with it. I will tell you this.
That is very true, Speedy.
I heard that's a good point. I heard Coach Mullen get interviewed about this, and you know how sometimes you expect a coach to downplay hype or whatever, and they were like, all the hype about Saturday night in Baton Rouge. I mean, is it really as bad as everybody? Yeah, it's pretty much awful. I mean, yeah, it's bad. It's awful. It's a lot.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's a lot to overcome.
It's a big deal.
I appreciate the frankness of that.
Guys, serious business. All signs point to this being a low-scoring game, real defensive battle. But I think both teams will probably open it up, get a little bit more points than everybody's expecting. I would say Mississippi State wins this game 27-24.
Good grief.
I'll tell you the one I think may be upset of the week is West Virginia. Oklahoma comes to visit, and West Virginia is a lot better than everybody thought they were.
Offensively, they can be trouble. They really
Guys, this kid at quarterback over there, Trickett is a great. He's got a lot of.
Who is it?
Trickett.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Trickett has a lot of accuracy. I think more more than people are giving him credit for. I think West Virginia takes Oklahoma down to the very end of this game, but I have a feeling that Oklahoma's going to end up victorious in this one, even over at West Virginia.
What about this? The Clemson game didn't look all that great till Jameis.
Well, guys,
I don't know how he's going to recover that punishment of missing the first half.
Well, guys, you pay for what you do, and unfortunately, he's an idiot. Guys, I'll just tell you right now, this kid, I tell you, he's a work.
So, did Clemson have any hope?
Guys, I'm thinking that Clemson might be up maybe 3 points at half, but the second half is going to be around. I don't think Clemson is as strong as people traditionally think they are, and I watching them against Georgia Bulldogs, I just don't think that they're that impressive. I think that it'll end up being a big victory for the Florida State Seminoles.
Okay, thank you. Well said. Florida at Alabama.
Guys, Florida-Alabama is going to be more interesting than you think. I'm just telling you right now. I think that Alabama is still trying to find their identity. I think that Florida escaped just a really tough battle down in the swamp. I think Florida comes out confident. Alabama comes out a little bit timid. I think it's going to be a little bit closer, but I do think Alabama wins this game.
Well, but I agree with what you're saying on Alabama a little bit, but it appears Florida doesn't know who they are either.
Yeah, I agree completely with that. Jeff Driscoll will be the difference in this game. If he plays well, they've got a shot at winning. If he does not play well, I think that the Alabama Crimson Tide on the shoulders of Sean Alexander will pull this game out.
I kind of think Alabama will walk with this one. I don't think it'll be close in fourth.
South Carolina at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, as you've already mentioned in your commentary.
Guys, I would predict. Honestly, I'd predict Pelham High School over Vanderbilt right now. I think that one's going to be pretty straightforward game. I think this could be a 42-0 game for the game.
I mean, who thought when James Franklin cleaned his desk out, he would carry Vanderbilt's will to compete with him?
I know.
I'll
tell you what, he may have a job as a meteorologist. What he might have.
Yeah,
that's something going to see a forecast. Yeah, he's got a 7-day forecast that you might want to pay attention to.
Yeah, when he's running for cover, look out.
Hey, yeah, I'll go up there and just try to straighten this Penn State stuff out. Sure. I'm in. I just saw all my players go across and get their cap and gown. I am out. Oregon, Washington State. I mean, Washington State's not doing anything this year, are they, Lou?
Guys, it's there's a few big matchups this weekend, but that honestly, past probably a handful of games, that the Oregon-Washington State game isn't one of the biggest games of the week, but it's one of the bigger ones. I'd say the Oregon Ducks end up winning this game by about 717 points.
Miami, Nebraska. That's not a bad game.
Guys, Miami's not that strong, and I think Nebraska's overrated even at 24. They've struggled this entire year, and to be honest, guys, I don't think anybody's really going to care much about that game. But I think Nebraska wins it just because they're at home. That's all I can think of.
So you're not impressed with the Hurricanes? Either one? You're not impressed with either one of them?
I'm not impressed with the Hurricanes or the Nebraska Seminoles.
Nebraska.
You don't like either one of those. Well, Lou, it's been a blast as always. It's great to see you. I know that you're going to be missed on ESPN after this season, but
Rick, don't start talking about retirement. We're going to bring up, get everybody teary.
I'm sorry, Lou.
Guys, if you want me to continue on the show, I'll stay out of retirement for a little bit longer, just till you guys decide you're gonna hang it up too. We'll just
you don't have to retire from here,
guys. We'll just finish this journey together. How about that?
Because I got to tell you something. The older you get, the more entertaining you get to me, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, guys, I feel like with my experience and everything that the ESPN should be very thankful that I'm giving them my service.
I agree. All right, so Lou, thanks for your commentary and your predictions. We'll see how that goes. We'll come back a brand new hour. If you leave us, have a good weekend. If you got more Rick and Bubba, top of the hour break, Lord willing, we'll be right back. And Dr. Lou will join us more as the football season rolls forward. We'll be right back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.